Hello. So PlayStation 3. Oh, excuse me. Only collectible one I have is this one. Although the box is a little bent. So it's the art book and the disc. It's Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. So it has Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, and then a video version of Kingdom Hearts 358 and a half days. As I mentioned before, I prefer the regular Chain of Memories to the Rechain of Memories. So, it just kind of slides out. And yeah, this is their excuse for a manual. It just basically tells you to put the disc in and use it. But yeah, it's kind of like a book. It has a disc spot, and then the rest is an actual art book. Alrighty. Let's see where to start with these games. Alright, Dynasty Warriors 7. I got this back whenever I was grabbing like 4 games for a sale. And I remembered that I liked Dynasty Warriors, and that was about all I remembered about it. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. Just like the PlayStation 2 Naruto games, it's kind of like based off of the anime, and you just kind of do fights. I've not actually played it, I just kind of got it because I knew I liked the PlayStation 2 ones. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. It's kind of unfortunate that many people gave this game a chance. I have no idea how the cross-buy thing works. I couldn't figure out how to do that, but I did play it. I played as this kitty. The cat's based off of a game that I believe is Japan exclusive. I haven't seen any English versions of the game. I would love to have an English version of the game. It definitely seems like my kind of thing. I don't know if I actually finished all of the playthrough on Solo Arcade, or if I took a break and went and did something else. But yeah, I liked it. It just wasn't very popular, so. Minecraft on PS3. No idea why I bought a physical copy of the game. I played up to the point where I finally was able to dig up some diamonds so that I could actually do something in the game, I guess. I really have no clue. I had no clue what I was doing. It was just kind of a case of like, I know if I dig, I can get stuff and craft it. And I know that at some point, I needed to be able to harvest diamond. And I knew that lava plus water made obsidian, and then that could dig diamond up. And that's what I did, somehow. It's about the extent of what I did. I didn't get enough diamond to make a whole suit. I got bored and quit playing. Max Payne 3. I bought this around the time that I bought 1 and 2. Not really sure why I bought them all without actually ever playing any of them, but that's what I did. Uncharted 3, I bought this at the same time that I bought 1, because I already had beat 2 at that point. Uncharted 2, this is the one I actually played. I played this one from start to finish. I loved it. I didn't complete it by any means, but I tried to find stuff. I didn't do any of the extra stuff either, but I enjoyed my time, well, when I wasn't messing up jumps and dying. I did that a lot. And the final boss fight threw me off for a little bit. I think I actually ended up looking it up. Okay, Uncharted 1. I played this, I'd say probably to like the second gunfight. And then I was like, man, gunfighting in the original game is way more clunky than it is in the second game. Alrighty. Let's see. Got Oblivion. I dabbled in this game after I finished Skyrim, but I should have waited longer to touch it because I was still worn out from Skyrim. So the first I got was leaving the basically starter area, finishing the tutorial, if you will. And I got outside and I was like, there is absolutely no direction given on where to go, is there? And I was like, you know what? No. Lair, Lair, okay. It's a dragon game. I know a lot of people say it's terrible. I want to play it anyways because I'm obsessed with playing dragon games. Okay. LA Noire. So I know that there's a set of missions that are exclusive to PlayStation VR. Um, and I'm wondering if they won't at some point on maybe the VR2 release all of the original game with the extra VR missions combined. It's something that I've just kind of put this game on the back burner in case they do that. But other than that, I mean, I've played a little bit of it. I know that you're a detective and that you look around for clues and you try to figure out if someone's lying or not. I'm terrible at figuring out if they're lying or not. I'm literally gonna have to use a guide. But I don't know. It's entertaining. It's definitely something I like. I would have preferred if this was like a visual novel. That would have made my day. This is one of my. This is like. I love the storyline. I love the concept. I'm not crazy about how I have to play it. I'm weird. I need to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Sneezes are the worst. Resident Evil Revelations. So I know this game came out on the 3DS. I didn't want to play it on my 3DS because I don't know. I want my 3DS to be late night cuddle time in my bed and just playing cute Hello Kitty crap. But this one actually, it was great timing for its release because it was, I believe it was like after 5 and 6 had then made people go, yeah, I'm not scared anymore, dude. So instead of being in a house, this one's on a ship, which I like the change. And I mean, after a point, it quits being scary, but it definitely has brought horror back into the series, if you will. This was a great turnaround that they needed, at least until they finally released 7 and found their minds. Not so sure about Village. I'm not scared by that game. I'm more annoyed. Alright, anyway. I definitely like Revelations. I'm trying to remember who you play as. Like, if it's somebody from one of the previous games or whatever. I can't even remember. It's been too long. That's what happens when it's been years. But I definitely liked how this one was playing. I didn't finish it. I had to play through it one of these days. But it's definitely one of those games that... Oh, goodness. I'm out of shape. Oh, excuse me. It's one of those games that I enjoy it. Just haven't had the time to play through it. Sports Champions. I actually like playing the archery in this. I've never actually finished anything on this game because my arms are like, no. My arms tell me all the nopes in the world are going on right here. And I said, alright, I understand. iPad. I know a lot of people don't like this game. And I know there's a sequel that's iPet and Friends, and you could literally skip this game and just get that one. I couldn't find iPet and Friends at that time, so I just grabbed this one. Some of the multiplayer games are absolute garbage, but some of them are actually kind of cool. The problem is you need really good lighting and basically quiet to play this game. But, I played through, I'd say half of it. I was having fun with it for just the stupidest of reasons. I mean, if you just literally decide to act like a little kid and be like, I just gonna play. It's oddly fun. And I found myself enjoying it more than I should have. Alright, Everybody Dance. I feel like this was their answer to Dance Central. I've not actually played it. It was cheap. So I had grabbed it. I was like, sure. Why not? I mean, some of the songs, I'm trying to see here. Just okay, where's your head? Yeah, there's Dancing with Myself, Kung Fu Fighting. Okay, trying to figure out if there was any other. I'm Still Standing. Let's see. I mean, that one's actually in Dance Central. The Jerry featuring Lil Wayne down. Anyway, that's not one of the songs. I didn't even know about that song when I got this. Let's see. Oh, Cool and Again, Get Down on It. Born This Way. Pump Up the Volume. That was definitely one of the reasons I wanted it. Here It Goes Again. Because that one is actually in Dance Dance Revolution, and I'm curious to how what their take on it is. Was there any other? Yeah, I think those were the main reasons. I was the Dancing with Myself, the sorry, the I'm Still Standing, the Kung Fu Fighting. I think those were the main ones, and then I saw like the Born This Way and Pump Up the Volume and Get Down on It and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, why not? And then I never actually played it. I'll have to one of these days. Check it out. Unfortunately, I don't think I can stream it because like copyrights on those songs, I'm sure is Anyway, so it's considered the collector's edition just because it has 2 other games. There ain't nothing special about this game. It just has that. So there was like an Avatar redemption code. I don't even know if I did it or not. Not that it matters. Yeah, and a cute little this book. So this book, after you get past the getting started, I'll tell you about the team that made the stuff. About the 24-hour game jam that was involved. Game Jam 0, 1, 2. Alright. Yeah, of course, there's like a reverse cover art that shows you like a different picture of Journey and of the flower game, but it doesn't show you any image of Flo that way. Whatever. And then, of course, the disc. So, I actually played a decent amount of both Flo and Flower before I was like, do they end? I don't know. But anyways, this is what I was talking about. The 3 games that are in the booklet, I guess, are included on the disc. I never touched them. I didn't even know that it was on there. I played Flo and Flower. And I played Journey, and then I'm a stupid person. I actually got freaking lost in Journey. I'm so smart. So, I'm pretty sure I have a PlayStation Network free download from my PlayStation Plus membership of Journey on PlayStation 4 that I'll actually play. Not sure about the other 2 games. I mean, I'm not against them. I don't know if they have an ending, and it's one of those things where, like, I only can watch the pretty colors for so long before I'm like, yeah, I feel special now. I felt real special when I got lost in Journey. One of these days I'll actually play through Journey and see the ending. It's embarrassing when you get lost and confused in a game that like pretty much everybody's beat. Alright. Batman Arkham City. I don't even remember. I remember buying it, but I don't remember if it was after I had played any of the games or if I just was like, it's Batman. I feel like it was a, it's Batman moment. Batman Arkham Asylum. I was excited about this, about something about there being special play as the Joker stuff. And I know that I redeemed that code. I even got it still, like, flipped around here. This one's for the armored bat suit. Okay. I had this flipped around because I'm goofy. It's a sticker. It's a sticker. It's a giant sticker. That's so weird. To play as the Joker. Go to the downloadable content and select to download it. They're hilarious. Alright. I'm done reading the ridiculous back of the. Oh my gosh, the reverse of this cover art. That's hilarious. How to play it. Ugh, download the DLC. Duh. Alright. Whatever. But yeah, that's something that I thought was pretty cool. I believe that's why I bought both of them. I bought them at the same time, I'm sure. I've only actually played, yeah, it was Origins I played. I had it through the PlayStation Plus, and I sucked. I stuck on, like, the first bus. Alright. Oh, gosh. It's definitely worth more than that now. But, Best of PlayStation Network Volume 1 has When Vikings Attack, Sound Shapes, Tokyo Jungle, and Fat Princess. During the brief time that everybody thought PlayStation Network was going to shut down, this was going for ridiculous prices. I had kept it because I actually enjoy playing Fat Princess and Tokyo Jungle. I've not actually played the other two games, but I'm sure I'd enjoy them. I was mainly trying to unlock the place to Dougie. You can't play as him at first. I forget what you have to play as at first. One of those things, I'll eventually get around to playing it more. And then, I don't know why this had like a ridiculous box around it. I threw the box away. So, Bejeweled 3, and it includes Zuma and Feeding Frenzy 2. Feeding Frenzy 2 is like one of those games where you like eat the fish, and it has stupid stuff like chum across the screen. Yeah, they don't have any pictures of either of those games. They just have explanations about Bejeweled 3 and what the control scheme is for the other two games. I think everybody knows what Bejeweled 3 is, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to play it. This is just one of those mindless games to just play for fun, like the other 4 games from that one thing. Not necessarily an end in mind. I don't think you can finish them. It's just why not? Quantum Theory, I literally do not remember anything about this game. Resident Evil Revelations 2, I got this after I enjoyed 1, but I'm not even sure I know who any schmucks on the back are. I'm hoping that person over there is Claire. I'm hoping that's Claire. I have no clue. Like, none of these people look familiar. But I definitely don't want to play as some schmuck with a teddy bear. Alright, honestly, I think that'll actually make it more scary to play as some schmuck with a teddy bear. Alright. Just mainly because you can't defend yourself. You're stuck playing as a dipstick. Alrighty. Whoop. Next stack. What even is this game? Probably an RPG. I have no clue. Last Rebellion. I mean, it looks like an RPG based on the back cover. I don't remember anything about this game. I remember nothing, which is not necessarily a good thing. Tales of Zestiria. So, I love the Tales of series, even if I've never actually finished any of them. I have done my best to collect all of them, because I like them. I love them. They are my friends. Tales of Xillia. And even though I didn't actually finish this game, I got far enough that I loved it. And I bought Tales of Xillia 2 Collector's Edition. So, the Collector's Edition comes with a figure of this guy up front here. And a plush of Rollo, the kitty. Is there a picture of Rollo, or is it just like all these cats? Because the reverse cover art shows that you can collect kitty cats. Okay, yes, Rollo's on the... So, Rollo's down here, meowing. He's a big old tubby kitty. It also came with a, I don't know what I did with it, though. It is a little pocket mirror that looked like this watch-like thing that he has in the game. Oh my gosh, look how thick that booklet is. Anyway. It also came with the art book, the CD, obviously the game. Even though I hadn't finished one, I dabbled in this game enough to see that you can play them in either order. You don't actually need to be familiar with one to play this game. And collecting kitties is a fun side quest, by the way. It is a thing throughout the whole game. You collect cats. Meow. I love it. Okay, I believe that was it for the... Because I know I got the figure and the kitty over there. And I'm just too lazy to go grab them. I don't think there was anything else that came with it. I mean, that's plenty enough anyways. But yeah. Medieval moves, Demon's quest. The controls kind of work. It's a little wonky, but I mean it's fun for what it is. I just haven't actually finished it because my arms were sore when I went to play it, and I never picked it back up. What? I don't know. I just was like, hey, it's a game. It's a cheap game. I think it was just a case of me just buying a bunch of PlayStation 3 games. And I saw she had swords and guns, and I was like, that's cool! And then I never actually played it. Castlevania 2, Lords of Shadow. Blood is family, blood is power, blood is everything. Cool. I don't know, it's Castlevania, that's why I bought it. I've not actually played it. Puppeteer. I know this is an RPG. I seriously need to get actually to playing this. It looks super cool, and I just never got to it. Jeez. Whenever the stickers do that. Anyway. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. So it has Peace Walker, 2 Sons of Liberty, and 3 Snake Eater. I don't even... What's Peace Walker? 3 epic titles all together for the first time. Yeah, don't even tell me. Don't tell me nothing. I'll be honest, I don't know very much. Well, the booklet talks about each game individually. Whatever that's worth. Not that it tells me very much. Alright, Peace Walker. Was Peace Walker the PSP game? I'm thinking that's what it was. It was the game that was originally PSP. And then they adapted it. And it has a comic. Get the show started. Snake. Yeah. This is a sneaking mission. Avoid combat and don't let those mercs see you. That's descriptive. Yeah, based on that silly little comic, I could swear that's probably the PSP game originally, and then they released it on here. I don't know. I've not actually played any Metal Gear games. I have the PlayStation Classic, so I could play 1, and then I have this, so I could play 2 and 3, because I knew Snake Eater was the version a lot of people prefer for 3. I don't know anything about 2. And then I don't know anything about Peace Walker. I believe that one was originally on PSP, though. I could swear that was the case with it. I don't know. It's not like a top priority, but I'll eventually get to it. Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor. I was like, hey, something that's kind of Lord of the Rings, but don't expect me to know shit from the movies or books, because I can't pay attention for more than 5 minutes. So I got it. It's another one of those, not top priority, but I will get to it. Okay. Alright, Alice Madness Returns. Don't have a case for it, but you can play the first Alice game on this, and the Alice Madness Returns. Oh, excuse me. and I definitely want to play them. Yeah, I dabbled in this game, and I love that it's like this gross, dark version of Alice in Wonderland, and it's hilarious and awesome. So it's definitely a top priority game. I'm just not going to throw it on the stack because it's not got a case. All right. So, record of Agrest War 0. Is that actually... Okay, yep. That's what's on the disc. I couldn't remember. I know sometimes games don't match stuff. I was trying to remember. I remember nothing. So... it's like... half... played like a visual novel and half tactical combat. Like, it tries to be an RPG, but there's just so much dialogue. I actually enjoy it despite that, and I want to get the whole series of Agrest War. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. Obviously, I got this before I got the updated one that came out later on for PlayStation 4. It has plenty of games. I don't know what all it has on here. I don't think it has it listed. Do you have a list of your games? That's all I want to know. Okay. So, it looks like you got your basics. Got... yeah. Your Shining Forces. I still want to play this. Your Sanics, your Vector Mans, your Columns, and Mean Bean Machine, Echo, and Golden Axe. And then, under extras, they had Golden Axe Warrior, which I believe that's the only way to play that game. I don't remember it being listed anywhere else. Yeah, you had to unlock Phantasy Star 1. I remember that. And that you could unlock Space Harrier, which I never did because I sucked at the game that you gotta play to do it. Not like a top priority since there's like other collections, obviously. Alright, Hatsune Miku, Project Diva, F second? Yeah. I want to get number 1, but it's expensive and hard to find. So I got this one. And I mean, it's fun when you're not being weird and petting them. God, I can't believe pet the Vocaloids. Obviously, I like Miku. Those are her figures back there. I got 3 figures of her. I really like this game series, even though I only have like this one and I have one on the 3DS. I want to get more of them. I enjoy them as bizarre as they are. I like that it's labeled 4 for 20. Obviously. Sleeping Dogs. I wanted to get it because I can't even remember. Sorcery. It's one of those things I was just like, hey, it's for the move. And then I didn't really play it much. Alright. Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. I don't know. It tells you it's an action RPG and I grabbed it. Not a top priority. Warhammer Space Marine. This is more something my dad was interested in. I don't think either of us really played it. It's nothing I'm concerned with. Maybe one day. Somebody have to tell me. Is Warhammer Space Marine any good? I don't know. Venetica. I know nothing about this game too. Not one of those games I own it. I don't know. It says it's an RPG. Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. Heavenly Sword. I remember it being an action game. That's about all I remember. I didn't really play it much. Genji Days of the Blade. Just like the PlayStation 2 Genji game, I didn't really play it. It just kind of was like, yeah, it's cool. It's Genji. I'm a goober. Alrighty. Trying to reach more games. I got just so many. Alright. Near. I know this is definitely an action RPG I'm interested in. I made so much progress and then I was dumb and didn't know where to go or what to do. So I got stuck. Part of my obsession with collecting the Persona games. Persona 4 Arena. Yeah. I don't even remember. Is this the one that came with stuff or is the other one the one that came with stuff? One of them came up with the just like blow up balloon thing I have on the other side of my room somewhere. Of the weird bear thing. Named Teddy. I don't know. Oh man. Anyways, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Naturally, I had to get it because there's more. There's more. Yeah, it's not telling me which one. Because one of them came with tarot cards and that stupid balloon, and I don't remember. You could kind of see the bear down here, but that's what the blow up thing is of. And I blew it up because I'm insane. Alright, I didn't get very far in this game, but I actually enjoyed it despite other people. Final Fantasy 13. It's a game I want to get to actually finishing. I actually got stuck because I suck. I couldn't figure out where I could level grind at, and I was stuck between a boss and a respawn point. I don't know. Two Worlds 2. I mean, it's an RPG. It's not a good one, but it's an RPG. It's entertaining, but it's not that great. It's definitely not high on my list. Resident Evil 6. It's not scary, really. It's kind of a quick time event mash off. I still want to play through it one of these days just for the giggles. Alright. I mentioned I had this Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Even though I got the, other version on the Switch, I'll probably still play through this version at some point. Destiny. I had no clue what I was doing because I didn't pay attention to the tutorial. And I died very fast. Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy, so it's 2 Revelations and Brotherhood. I've not really played them. Assassin's Creed 3. Same thing, I've not really played it. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Obviously, I got the, better version. The complete version on Switch. So I'll probably play that one instead of this one. But, Final Fantasy 10-2 HD. I do want to play this. I will eventually get to this. I've actually played more of 10-2 than I have of 10. I have no explanation for myself. I love the games. I haven't had the time to put into them. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's one of those games I'll eventually get to it and play through it, just to experience the storyline, but Dragon Age Inquisition. Definitely RPG I want to get to eventually. Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, again, RPG, I'll eventually get to it. I've actually played a portion of this game. I played through 2 different versions of the opening because I was curious. And I played through long enough to romance Alistair, I think is his name. Trying to remember. Did he do anything else? Oh yeah, it came with Blood Dragon Armor download code. I forgot about that. Anyway. Let's see. Trying to remember what all I did. I did a fair amount of stuff because of the fact that I had got to the Romancing of Alistair, but I just don't remember. Mass Effect 2, I actually finished this game. I accidentally killed her. I say accidentally, but I was like constantly picking fights with her. So, that kind of makes sense. Mass Effect 3, I need to play it. But after I heard all like that negative stuff, I just kept putting it off and putting it off, and then I never did. Darksiders, I played this actually on the PC originally, but the computer I had at the time sucked butt. And then I got the PS3 version, and then I didn't play it. I actually like the game, I don't know. I never have time for everything. I'm not sure what I spend my time doing, but it certainly ain't getting anything done. White Knight Chronicles International Edition. It's an RPG I didn't play much of. I mentioned that I had this on the PS3. Nino Kenny. I played a bit, like I told on when I talked about the Switch one. I played up until I got to the castle town, and then distraction. I completed this darn game. I shouldn't incite Skyrim like that. It's just, after you've played a game for so long, sometimes you just don't want to play it anymore, and you don't have any more positive thoughts. Dungeon Siege 3, I actually want to play it. I'm average at it. I mean, it takes me a while to get anywhere. White Knight Chronicles 2, so if I don't play the disc version of 1, you can play 1 on this disc, and continue, because I have no clue. Artanelico Quoga, which is basically Artanelico 3. I don't know. It's an RPG, and the girls sing, and they're pretty, and they're cute. Atelier Shally. I like the Atelier games, even though they're, like, really hard, truth be told, but they're fun RPGs. Valkyria Chronicles. This is an RPG that I really like, but I didn't get very far in it because I distract way too easily. God of War Collection. This is 1 and 2. This is where I need to start with the series, and I will eventually. God of War Ascension. Does this one come before 3 or after 3? Well, I guess it's supposed to be a prequel, so I can play it before I play 3. Because it's supposed to, give the story. Technically, I could play it first, but I think I'll just play it before I play 3. I think that's the order I'll go in. Infamous. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know. No, that's not priority. Alright, the case says Dragon's Dogma, but when I put the disc in, it had automatically updated to be the newer one. Even though it still just says Dragon's Dogma. I don't know if it's like a glitch or if it's like just a free awesome update that it switches over to the Arisen or whatever. I don't know. I know it's like a fun, hard game, and that's kind of why it's been on my back burner, because I'm like, it's hard. That's going to take forever. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I definitely want to get to it. Just haven't had the time. Alright, Little Big Planet. I dabbled in it. I definitely want to play through all of it, because it's fun. I just never have time. Yet again. Lego The Hobbit, yet again. Lego game, want to play it, just haven't. 2.5 remix. I got the pin somewhere of Mickey that came with it, and I threw away the box. So this has Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and then I believe, yeah, it's a video of Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Though I would love to get Recoded on the DS because it actually looks pretty cool. Unlike the Days one, I had played through my local library Days and was like, yeah, no, I do not want to play that one. But I do want to play Recoded. Recoded definitely. I borrowed it from my library, and it was actually decent. It played like the other Kingdom Hearts games, and I was like, I need to get that, and then I just never did. But yeah, so there's those. More of the Kingdom Hearts to play. Ireland Atelier trilogy. So this is definitely one of the harder versions of the Ireland games. There is a DX re-release of these games. Play that version. Do not torture yourself like I do. I torture myself a lot. I still like the games anyway. They're still fun RPGs, even if they are way too hard sometimes. Alright. Hellboy, The Science of Evil. It doesn't have to be a good game to be fun. Right? Conan, this is also actually a decent fun action game. Dark Souls, more like I didn't know what the hell I was doing Souls. Got ran over by a boulder, and I guess the boulder needed to make a hole in the wall. I don't know. I get nowhere. One of these days. Great cover. Killer is Dead. I don't remember. Remember wanting to play it, but I don't remember anything. I remember nothing. I just remember I wanted to play it. Oh, man. Fallout New Vegas. I mean, it's RPG, but it's a long one, hence why I ain't got to it. Fallout 3, same story. Dead Space. I played until I got to a boss where I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do to kill the boss, because I'm smart like that. I'm sure it was something obvious that I just was overlooking. I walked away from the game. It's a fun game. It's a great game. I just am stupid. One of these days, I will actually finish and beat it. In fact, I want to play through the whole series, and then eventually maybe check out the remake. I have heard the remake's good. But yeah, I own this one on PS3. The others, I believe I have at least 2 on Xbox, because I'm smart like that. I don't know that I have them physically, because I'm not looking at anything right now. I'm pretty sure I just have them digitally over on the Xbox systems, because I'm smart. It's okay. It'll be got to eventually. And Trinidums. So this game's also available for the 360, but honestly, I feel like this version's easier. I don't know that it is. It just feels easier to me. It's a tactical RPG of sorts, and I mean, I played to a certain extent, and then I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. I wasn't sure where I was supposed to be heading, basically. And I got into like way too many repeat battles and was just like, are these enemies supposed to keep respawning? Probably. I was having issues. Alright, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. I've not played it, I just got it because it's more part of the Final Fantasy 13 series. Final Fantasy 13 2. Same story. Actually, this one came... they bought the game and then immediately returned it, apparently. It had the poster, and I got the poster on my wall. I was like, oh, free poster. If nothing else, the characters look pretty. Drakengard 3, I'm actually excited for this, even though I've only, played a lot of Drakengard 2, and I barely touched 1, and I want to play them all in order eventually. Definitely interested. Is this dragons and stuff? I like dragons and stuff. It's awesome. Alright. Star Ocean, Last Hope, International. All of them say International. I don't know why. Whatever. But yeah. Another one of those things. I've dabbled in Star Ocean games enough to know I like them, but haven't really played them. Borderlands, I just grabbed it because I could. One of these days, I'll actually play the Borderlands series. I basically have the series, just haven't actually played them. DuckTales Remastered, I dabbled in it. I am terrible at the game, but it's still fun. Let's see. Hunted Demon's Forge. I have absolutely no clue what this game is. Duh. Yeah, I don't know. Dungeon crawl with the intensity of a modern day shooter. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody who's familiar will have to tell me if it's even any good. Dragon's Crown. So, Atlas made this, and I liked the fact that the art reminded me of Odin Sphere. I am easily persuaded by stupid stuff. I mean, it looks like it's actiony and stuff. It kind of reminds me of Odin Sphere. No idea if it's anything like it. I just know I want to play it because it reminds me of it. Golden Axe Beast Rider. I have no clue. It's just because it had Golden Axe in the title. It could be terrible for all I know. I don't know. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Viking Battle for Asgard. I know nothing about this game. Blades of Time. Another, I know nothing. X Blades. And again, I still know nothing. I swear, some of these games. Just grabbed them, don't know anything about them. Thief. I don't know anything about it either. Alright, Resident Evil 5. I don't really have the ability to play this with anybody, I don't think. I wish I did. Because, from what I understand, it'd make it way better. And that's kind of why it's been backlogged. I do want to play through it just to see the storyline and stuff, but it's going to be a pain to play with stupid AI. You control Chris or Shiva. Shiva? Whatever. And the AI controls the other moron. Alright. That's a lot of PlayStation 3 games. And ow, I hit my finger on them. I really don't have anything else to say about them. Just have a bunch of them. And I'm terrible. Alright. One of these days I'll sit down and actually finish stuff. I also have, like, digital ones and stuff, but like I said, I'm not really listing digital stuff except for, like, mentioning stuff from time to time. Alright. Well, I think that's it. Until next time. Bye.